Carlos Rivas, Santos Areola. Will take me a little time to sort them out. Bear with me. The umpires, Rick Sears, Francesca Fanato. And clock starts here in the first period of this part of the game. 4-3, the Pink Shirts lead. And the back shot by the number 4. That was a Gardy with the back shot to move it out. And Areola is there defensively. Coming through really, really quickly, however, was the number 3. That was Jeff Shiraga coming in. Didn't get the play. And we're going to pick it up now. And very, very quickly, Brian McFall to move it up. For Salmon Sox moves it toward the goal. And that one is in there. Brian McFall puts it in, making it now 5-3 for Brian McFall as we come back to center. And so just like that, Salmon Sox take the lead. And they'll be back to center, change ends as they do after every goal is scored in polo, thus nullifying any advantageous or beneficial effect the elements may have. And the ball back into play for the number 1. That is McFall in the blue helmet. Santos Areola's right there. And that comes out and over toward the side. And they'll line up at that point. The clock, of course, will continue to run. 6 minutes, 18 seconds. Megan Judge is the number 2 in the white. The number 3 in the white is Carlos Rivas. And the number 1, Steve Lim. Ball back into play. Goes off Lim's mallet and horse. He'll push by McFall. And right there was Carlos Rivas trying to get to the play, but the number 4 comes out. That is Federico Agardi. And Agardi has the ball for Salmon Sox. He's over top and coming in very, very quickly in the gray helmet. That's Fabian Tamargo. His shot toward the goal is a little bit out to the right-hand side. Tamargo to push the play. And we got a flagger on the way. She's walking and it looks like texting. Well, we got a flagger there. Someone else is over there. Yeah, we noticed. Fortunately, there's nothing to run into. Did you ever walk into a fire hydrant? Back in the day when I was in college, you turn around, you look at a girl going by, you don't see the fire hydrant. Too bad. Well, they do it texting now. And anyhow, we're back across the line in a 5-3 game now in this round robin. A continuation from Friday. And in there quickly is Areola. And he has some difficulty with that. Over to make the play and move it toward the goal. That is Agardi. And that one is in there. I believe Brian McFall guarded. His second. Agardi was there. Nonetheless, it is now 6-3 favor Salmon Sox. A continuation from Friday. This is a continuing round robin. Each team will play each other team. And then we have South Bay waiting in the wings. And we come back to center. And back into play. To come out and stepping in, appealing all the way, was Fabian Tamargo. And coming out, Carlos Rivas. And to get to him now, Agardi is right there. And over to the play on the near side to move it toward the goal. Rivas right there. Had some difficulty with it. And the ball up toward the goal to help out with Limrose Polo, and we're coming out the other way and in a hurry. This is Agardi on the left-hand side. There is some pressure, but it will be Agardi with the polo ball approaching center, very close to the side, and he keeps it in. Nice play by him. Just about takes out the speaker, trying to put on a show for everybody, and he did. You got it, buddy. Keep going. Play polo. And the ball toward the goal for the gray helmet. Fabian Tamargo is not going to go. Stepping in is not going to go, and Agardi is right there. He's the guy. Put on a little show for you. Didn't get it. However, put on a show, missed the goal. Coming out, 4. And the ball moved back, and defensively in the white, this will be Areola now. Clock continues to run. 3:25 left to go here in the first. Of 2, remember. And Salmon Sox will stay up, and they will play South Bay onto the near side to work it along. Whistle. Step into the play. And it looks like the number 3, Shiraga, will change horses. Players will change horses after every chukker. And Agardi picks up a new mallet. Players will change horses after every chukker. They have 4 minutes to do so. You cannot call time to change a horse during a chukker, but if time is out, a lot of players will change. And it's become a somewhat interesting concept, is that horses used to play the entire chukker, and now more often than not, many people will play 1, 2 for sure, maybe 3 horses in a chukker. And an aside, slowly but surely, we're breeding a bunch of horses that cannot play an entire chukker of polo. Santos Areola. Oh, I will tell her. That's, of course, my opinion. Coming through, nice job. Megan Judge to move it up on the Palomino horse. Judge is there, nice job. White helmet, Palomino horse, good guy, no question about it. Right there, Areola, right straight toward the goal. Trouble for him with Tamargo there. Tamargo goes this ball over the back line, and we have a whistle. And the clock is stopped with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left to go. Here in the first chukker of this one. It's a round robin. The third team, all right, you didn't know. The third team in the round robin is South Bay, and they will come onto the field, play the third and fourth chukkers. This is an open goal opportunity for Limrose. The fouling team off the field at least 30 yards away from the ball. Well, okay, they're not, but it doesn't really matter. One approach, one swing of the ball. Megan Judge. This to come within 2. And Judge puts it in there. So she converts the penalty 2 from the spot. One approach, one swing of the ball. Fouling team, as I said, off the field. Megan Judge makes it good. And we're on our way back to center. And it is now a 6-4 game. And the clock, of course, is running. 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Leading him in, Brian McFall. For Salmon Sox. And trying to pick it out. The number 4 was in there. That was a Gardy. Reaching over to move it out. The number 3, Carlos Rivas, is there. And that's going to be thrown back by the opposing number 3, Shiraga. That's up for Agardi. Agardi to pick it up in behind to get to him as Megan Judge. But it will be Federico Agardi now with the polo ball. Cuts it off to the right-hand side. And big bumping going on right now. The number 2 comes in, Tamargo. And this one moves over toward the other side. And strictly in the fly, stepping in was McFall. Coming back, Areola now for Limrose. Defensively, Jeff Shiraga is off on the right-hand side. He's the number 2 for Salmon Sox. And the play is going to go to Agardi. That's a back shot as he cuts in front of Carlos Rivas. And we have a whistle to stop the clock. Again, remember, at all times in the game, there exists a right-of-way. The ball, as it travels, creates an imaginary line. Not only over the path on which it travels, projected out in front and back as well. The player traveling down the left-hand side of that imaginary line has the right-of-way. No other player can cross in front, reach in front, step in front if it's considered to be impeding or dangerous. In that particular play, the player crossed from the left-hand side to make the play. You can't do that. Whistle. And the white shirts of Limrose will hit the free shot from center, penalty 5. 1 minute, 47 seconds. Well hit ball. Absolutely perfect. In a hurry, Rivas to get it. This shot deserves a reply, and Areola didn't get it. As coming in with a nice play, Tamargo got Rivas out of there. You hit a ball that well, the offensive player should get there. No excuse. Coming out the other way, Shiraga. For Salmon Sox to get to Shiraga with a well-placed ball by him is Areola. Areola, Chicago. Shiraga is not going to get there. Areola to the play and kicks it out toward the side, not over the line as yet. They'll move to pick that one up, and we're going to come back out the other way for Limrose. This is Carlos Rivas, way over in the far side, about halfway to center. Areola to pick it up and move it further. Bad luck into a horse, and stepping into the play now, Gonzalez. I take it back. That is not Gonzalez. Who is that? That's Areola. Gonzalez is playing on the other team that hasn't played yet. In any event, this shot moved to the goal by Rivas. I got that one, and that one is in there. Carlos Rivas That's his first of the day, and we count it down 31, 30. That'll do it. So we go to the second.